Good evening, friends. Welcome back to the Teaching and Learning Pedagogy TLS. This is Abdul Ghafoor. I hope you are doing well. In my previous video, I have mentioned that I'll be uploading the video about the constructive response for the social studies specialization teachers. So this video is about the constructive response. I'm going to share the information that what areas you have to be focused, what is the criteria of the this constructive responses, and this lesson or this constructive response has been divided in two parts. What are these two parts? And how to formulate and the template, and what is the guided inquiry based learning. So these all questions and the information I'm going to share in this video. If you are new to this channel, please press the subscription button, and if you want to get notified about the upcoming videos, please press the bell icon button. So let's see about the constructive response. I'm going to share the screen. Lesson 4, constructive responses, social studies specializations. So the first part of the information, that what exactly you are going to be assessed. First thing, you are not going to assess that about the setting up of the lesson plan, but you will be assessed based on the knowledge. So what type of the knowledge you need to focus on it, that knowledge of the social studies and social studies subdomains. I'll be telling you what are these subdomains, understanding of the interconnection of social studies subdisciplines, how to integrate these social studies domains with other subdomains, ability to express your ideas. So this is about your knowledge, what exactly you know as a teacher, and how you are going to lead the lesson, and what is your role. Skills related, how to use sources related to the social sciences to enhance students' learning. Skills which has been mentioned in the social studies guide, or the Ministry of Education's already set the standards for the social sciences course. So how you are going to teach these skills, understand most appropriate ways to critique students' work. So what type, how you are going to feedback the students, how you are going to criticize, but make sure this critique in the positive way and in a constructive way. So you are not going to demoralize any student, but your feedback should be in constructive way that the students can move into the next level. This is the first thing. Okay, so let's see. Second thing, the part of this constructive response. So the first part is the integration. So I'm going to tell you how to integrate the course. Okay, so for this part of the assessment, you are going to demonstrate the knowledge of the facts, concept, principle, and perspective that shape the social study. Means as a teacher, you must have the knowledge about the social studies course, about your subjects, about the domains, how to integrate the content and concept in multiple social studies. What are these multiple social studies concepts, subdomains? History, geography, economics, civics, social studies, moral education, UA culture, information literacy, and processing. These are the multiple disciplines. So while you are teaching any subject, you should know how to correlate or integrate. Link social study content and concept with other disciplines, like a science, like a mathematics. Okay, so these are the other disciplines. Provide evidence to support claims using appropriate sources. Make sure these sources are relevant to the content, and they are appropriate sources. So it is not like that's relevant sources. Okay, but suppose if you are teaching about the timeline or any content, okay, and you are relating, you are providing an irrelevant source which doesn't make sense. So whatever sources or the worksheets, videos, or these things, they are interconnected with the content, the main goal or the theme of the subject. Relate knowledge of the past, people, events, civilization, and present. So your content, your teaching studies should be that what was it before, and how currently it is, and what will be in the future. So you must reflect the knowledge about the initial or starting point. Okay, suppose you are teaching the history, you must tell them about the primary sources, what development has been done, and what in future it can be expected. Okay, so there should be a real life examples and real world examples. Okay, and explain how to prepare the argument and explanation, and then arrive at conclusions. They must know that at the end of the lesson, they must be able to reflect the knowledge, okay, and what they have learned. So this is the conclusion, which is the most important point of that one when you are assessing the students. Okay, your critical conclusions is in a given scenario. So make sure that classroom atmosphere is a learning atmosphere, and it is based on the resources, theme, and content. So there should be a valuable and useful resources. So I will say that your classroom should be well equipped in order to teach the content and theme. This is the first part of the integration. So I will give you the example how to integrate. So first, before the integration, I'll give you to understand the constructive response of that one. So constructed response is an open question in an assessment where the learner is giving giving their own ideas or reflecting their own ideas. Okay, so there's a multiple ways. Each learner has their own perspective and idea, and their skills to develop his or her own response according to the theme and the content, and that should be based on the real world. So every student or every teacher who is going to be appear in the pedagogy, they have to focus on their knowledge, skills, and critical thinking when they are designing a template or when they are integrating the content or theme with the interdisciplines or the other subjects. Constructive response or non-fictions, reading and writing. So experience connected the content in all subject areas. So this is a non-fiction. So this is not a falsism. This is a real, and this is something that optimistic thought. Okay, while you are relating with other subjects. Okay, so we cannot imagine whatever you are doing, that's a practical and you are going to apply and comply. Sometimes called open response items. Constructive response questions are so named because there's often more than one way to correctly. So each student is doing to do is in his or her own way, and that requires students to construct or develop their own answers. Okay, so it is about your knowledge and skills. So every students possess their own knowledge and skills while you are designing and integrating template. So everybody is trying to better in a better way. Okay, so there's no any final or the limit of that one. Okay, how to what are these subdomains of the social science? As I have mentioned, that subdomains of the social sciences is the anthropology, archaeology, economics, geography, history, law, linguistics, politics, psychology, and sociology. So this is an essay question test candidate based on the ability to integrate the social science with the subdomains. Like I'm giving you here example about the main domain is the social science, and history is the subdomain of that one. Content is the industrial revolution. So how to integrate that industrial revolution with the other subjects? Either it's a subdomains or the other subjects of the geography. Industrial revolution increased the various type of the pollution, like water pollution, air pollution, deformation. So as a teacher, you can design an activity and create a learning atmosphere that to teach or correlate this concept. Okay, while you are, so you have to use a variable and full resources, video, watch the students, and let the students reflect. So you are designing a worksheet or questions where the students are must investigate their response. Similarly, into the science, okay, industrial revolution and new inventions to boost up the factory system, transportation, new ways of the treatment and medicine. Again, you can give them these type of this theme that they can correlate with the science. They can use the technical skills and give you the proper development and the impact of these development on their lives. Sociology, industrial revolution brought changes in a culture, cultural diversity, increase in population. Again, you can design a various activities. Economics and industrial revolution introduced new goods and services, market, means of transportation, and trade system. This is also relating the economics. So see how industrial revolution, it's a one topic which is a part of the history, but it has several domains of the other subjects. Okay, so you can design multiple activities, and you can integrate these concepts with a variety of subjects. Okay, so that will help you to make more interesting lesson and learning activities, and let the enjoy students. Second part of that one, sorry, it's blocking. So let me check what is a unit. Okay. Plan 2 and integrate the social studies unit. In this part, you are going to formulate these the template of that one. Again, the most important thing that you should possess knowledge and skills in order to reflect your integration knowledge on this template. Keep one thing your point. Okay, so no matter what template you are using in the classroom and the schools, you don't have to be focused on that one. What you think that this should be part of your lesson or your unit plan, that is important thing. Okay? So you are not going to assess based on the school's template, you are going to assess based on against your template. So keep this point in your mind. Formulate a guided inquiry in the context of the lesson plan, types of the inquiry based learning. So this is the requirement that they wanted the guided inquiry in the context. Now, what is the guided inquiry? There are the 5 types of the inquiry based learning, as you can see on the screen: confirmation, structure, open inquiry, and guided inquiry. So in guided inquiry, even the KHDA, NIASIC, and ADIC, they all are focusing on the guided inquiry, where student has spent more time on the subject instead of the teacher. So guided inquiry, it means the students let the students do. Investigate a teacher present question using students design and select procedure. So the more time of the conception during the lesson time, okay, the student has to investigate, they must take the responsibility of the learning. This is a part of 2. Now here is the one of the example or sample of the template of the unit plan. I have just copied from one of them. I found this is suitable. So see, as a teacher, what part of the component should be included in your lesson plan. You can design your own template. Okay, so again, not against that one, but the component of the lesson plan are the most important thing. I'm keep repeating this sentence. Integration, learning objects, classroom, performance demonstrate. Here is the which subjects, okay, curricular activities, okay, and here you can go for the Bloom's taxonomy assessment part of that one. It's a formative assessment. A formative, what is formative assessment? What type of, here activating, acquiring, applying, optional. Okay, these are the learning and teaching assessment strategies. Okay, what type of the questions what sources you are going to use. Okay, and highlight these sources. Okay, this one. So this is the one of the, I think, an educate template. Okay. Which I found the suitable. So you can design, if something is missing, you can add on it. Okay, or if you think you have your own template, okay, so make a design your own template, okay, and practice with it. So on a computer, on the white paper, and just share with. Okay, so try to share with your colleagues and all these things. Okay, and let the teachers give you feedback. Okay, so take the feedback about your unit plan and then amend. Another one I have, which is very simple. Okay, so about social studies theme, task learning, indicators, and what the students will be learning, essential questions. Okay, objectives, strategy descriptions, what material you are going to use, how you are going to engage, what they have to explore, what explanations you're going to teach it, students explanation, elaborate, okay, evaluate, and ending. Okay, so these are the 2 examples of the unit template. I'm sure it's going to help you. Okay, if you want to Feedback about your template, please share with me your template. Okay, email is given there, and my WhatsApp number has been changed. Okay, so I have a share with you WhatsApp number, you can take it. Okay, share your template plan. I'll be giving you the feedback. Okay, I'll be sharing you my experience. Okay, what you need to include. Okay, and what you need to exclude. Okay, so try to get a more feedback about your lesson plan from your seniors, from your head of department, from your teachers. Okay, from your colleagues. Okay, I'm sure at the end you will be finding a very good unit plan, lesson plan template. Okay, for your constructive response for the question. So thank you so much. Okay, again, you must know how to integrate and what areas you need to be as a teacher. Thank you so much. Okay, again, in the last, okay, if you're new to this channel, please, it's a humble request, please subscribe the Teaching and Learning Pedagogy TLS. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and stay safe. We'll be meeting in the next lesson with a new topic and a new theme about social studies and other pedagogy courses. Okay, till that, bye.